We all love feeling inspired, amazing, and confident. You know that feeling you get when you say you're going to do something and you go ahead and do it. That sense of accomplishment, that sense of fulfillment, that sense of self confidence, and like that belief, that inner sense of belief you have within yourself, that self trust is exactly the feeling I want you to be in right now. Just a sense and a sense of focusing on yourself that allows you to flourish in ways that wouldn't be possible otherwise. Just the idea of indulging in yourself and just like discovering the layers underneath, the credibility and sense of achievement that we feel within ourselves as soon as we tick off one goal from our to-do list. Isn't all of this so empowering and like just spiritually enlightening at this point? Because if you're telling me no, you need to rethink that. You just need to rethink that for a second. Because, like, who wouldn't want to focus on themselves when you know all of this is going to happen? All of this is going to happen for them. They're going to be immersed in that infinity pool of themselves because now all their focus, energy, and attention is on themselves, for themselves, and by themselves. And why wouldn't you want that? Wouldn't you want all of that? Like, just thinking of it is giving me chills at this point. Like, please. Hi, you guys, and welcome back to a brand new video for the week. I hope you guys are well and the week's been treating you well. Well, it's been going good so far for me. And again, like you can tell, I'm dressed all red and with roses. It's because it's Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day, you guys. I know I'm shooting on Valentine's Day, but you know what? I'm going to go out after this, though. Oh, I'm excited. However, Valentine's Day doesn't necessarily just have to be about spending time with your special someone. It can also be about spending time with yourself. You know how? You know how you're going to focus on yourself. You know what? I've got a lot more details on this. Like, I've got a whole video, as you can see. So let's just dive right ahead. Now, what does it mean to focus on yourself? Like, people keep saying that, like I keep saying that, and it's written everywhere, and you keep reading that. But what does that exactly mean? Just spending some time alone by yourself and with yourself and getting to know yourself better, and also all at the same time allowing your thoughts to be consumed by anything you like. And hopefully that's going to better you, that's for the betterment of you and not just tragic overthinking. This means your energy is solely and entirely and wholly and fully focused on actions that just bring you joy, peace, happiness, anything of the positive vibration, while also helping you better understand yourself and meet your own needs. Because we all know how important that is. Being the stepping stone for self-care, it really balances your mental and physical well-being, which is, you know what? Here on the self-care spectrum, like that's the topmost priority. That's your major focus. You need to focus on that. What that simply means is you're going to allow your truest, rawest form and yourself to be present in this moment, and you're going to take care of yourself, you spoil yourself, you're going to really love yourself and just enjoy and nourish yourself, while simultaneously working towards your goals, working towards your higher self, working towards bettering yourself every single day, even if that's by 1%. Every single day you make one tiny change, that's more than enough. But that's what you're going to do. That's what focusing on yourself means. You are going to be present within yourself. You'll be present in this present moment. You're going to be okay by yourself, doing the things that you're currently doing, while also, important part of the equation, focusing on the future. Focusing on something that you see in your future, you see in your foreseeable future, and you really want that for yourself. So you're working towards it. However, there's a balance you gotta strike. Once you strike that balance, I think, focusing on yourself just becomes a lot more easier. Why is it important to focus on yourself? Like, how is this even a question? Because the first and the foremost thing here that comes to my mind is you understand, right? Like, you are your sole responsibility and nobody else is responsible for you. Like, nobody else is going to make decisions for you. Nobody else is going to achieve your dreams for you. Nobody else is going to feed you. That's a different story. If you live with your parents or you got a chef, that's going to happen. Nobody else is going to feed your soul the way you can feed your soul. You know what? Nobody is going to. learn things for you. Nobody's going to try new things for you. Nobody is going to master a skill for you. Nobody else is going to just work towards your vision and your goal. Nobody's going to have that kind of vision without your, navigation, because that's your vision. Your mind saw it. Nobody's going to be able to, function exactly how you want them to function and just live like in an alternative universe. Well, this is way out of topic. Way out of topic. But you need to understand basic, basic, is that nobody else can live your life the way you want to live your life. So it's up to you how you choose to navigate life and just live life in general, and what rules you live by, or what plans you have in life, like who are you as an individual. You need to understand you're your own responsibility, your goals, your finances, your career, your personal life, your relationships, everything is your own responsibility. If you don't take leadership in all of these accounts, they're going to slip out. You're going to slip out in either one of them, which is going to make it very difficult to live a balanced and whole life. How would you want that? That's just stressful now. Why would you want that? Second thing, it allows you to grow as an individual and have an identity and develop a spine of your own. That means have opinions of your own. What that means is you are going to navigate your life the way you want it. Now, if you don't like something, you're going to understand yourself better. You're going to understand a lot more of your likes and dislikes. You're going to understand what you can tolerate, what you can't tolerate. You're going to understand your standards, your boundaries, your restrictions, what you are if you're flexible or not, if you're spontaneous or not. For example, if you like pizza or not, you like pasta or not, if you like something else or not, like that's going to be the kind of focus in your life, because now you're going to understand yourself better, and that's what we want. Once you understand yourself better, now you can develop your opinions. Now you can debate about those opinions if you want to, and if not, you can just keep them to yourself and just understand and just know and respect yourself a lot more, because you know what, now other people's opinions and their validation is really not necessary at this point, because now you know who you are and how you think and how you react to certain situations and what your boundaries are and what your problematic areas are and something that you're working on. Now you're self-aware. Now that's going to allow you to discover parts of yourself that you thought were healed, but they need a little bit more working probably. Or now that you've discovered new interests, you're like, you know what, I'm really not the person that I used to be. Like, I don't resonate with that person anymore because that person didn't try anything new. That person didn't, that person was a little blah. I am this person who has activities, who has hobbies, who has friends, who has goals, who has life plans, who has ambitions. I'm that person. And you know what, honey? Good for you. Good for you. That's exactly the kind of energy I'm looking for. Ooh, this one's such a controversial take, y'all. Like, I don't know why this hasn't been spoken about enough. That focusing on yourself is going to play out in the best possible way when it comes to navigating difficult situations and difficult people. Like, you know what? When you start focusing on yourself, you understand the value of your energy. You understand the value of your focus and attention span. You understand the value of just yourself in a way. You just know that you're a human. You just become more aware of that. And you're like, you know what? My energy levels are fluctuating. You understand better if you're an introvert, extrovert, ambivert. You just understand your moods better. You just understand your hormones better. You just understand yourself better. Like, you just know yourself. And now you can navigate these difficult situations, because now you can weigh out if these difficult situations or these difficult people need that much amount of time, energy, and effort from you, because now you have plans, you have goals, you have ambitions, you have dreams and desires to fulfill. Like, you don't really have time to argue or debate with certain people. And you know what? It's gonna happen, and you guys are gonna come back to this video and comment down below when this does happen. Is when you actually find an ambition and a goal in your life, you really don't care about what other people are saying, and that just becomes background noise, and that just becomes like, even it could be other people, it could be any of them. That was just an example. It could be any people, place, or thing. Like, if that place doesn't deserve your energy, that thing doesn't deserve your energy, that person doesn't deserve your energy, withdraw it back from them and put it somewhere that you want to grow in, and that's within yourself. That's within yourself. Hey, you know what? Like, that's gonna work, and that always works. And you're gonna understand the importance of why I'm saying this. Once you discover within yourself what your true ambition is, what your true goal is, you are going to start controlling, altering, and deleting situations and things and people, because they don't matter. Those things don't matter. They're not gonna matter 5 years down the line. They're just causing you pain and trouble and trauma and like all of that. Why would you want to interact with that situation? Just don't interact with that. Just let that go. Bye. This is pretty much a given that once you start focusing on yourself, what you're gonna do is you're gonna develop a new skill set. You're gonna meet yourself at a level where you have a lot of new hobbies, because now you're like, I'm interested in X, Y, and Z. I like doing X, Y, and Z. Now your mind and your body is preoccupied with all of those activities that, you don't have time to think about anything else, which is great, because that is what's going to help you, rather than you trying to indulge in drama or like just negativity and all of that bullshit. We don't need that here. We need this. We need positivity. We need more attention. We need more energy. We need more focus, because you know what? We got goals. We got hobbies now. We're occupied now. Like, you know what? We don't have time for distractions now. Well, this one is the best part, is that you're gonna build a safe space within yourself. You're gonna trust yourself to bits. Like, you're gonna have a strong foundation within yourself, where you're like, I don't feel good. I'm about to dip. Like, I don't feel good. I'm about to leave. Like, that person's giving bad vibes. Bye. I don't want to be here, because you know what? I'm in a low mood and I don't really feel like being here. You're gonna leave. You don't want to stay in any situation. You're not gonna entertain any situation, person, just nothing at all. Now is because your focus is on yourself. Your energy is within yourself, and you fucking love yourself. Fucking love yourself, and you put yourself first. So that's what's gonna happen. Like, how are we gonna do that, and how are we supposed to do that? Firstly, I have a philosophy here. Okay, just go with the flow. Firstly, just take a moment here and grasp your mind around this concept, where in airplanes, whenever you're trying, you're flying or anything, they always say put your oxygen mask on first and then help other people. Just grasp your mind around this concept. Just grasp your mind around that concept. I'm not going to say much, just understand that. Now that you have understood that concept, and now you know what that actually means, we're going to do the first thing. The first thing here is going to start, if you're not used to doing this might be a little awkward. Hey, you know what? You got to do that for yourself. You are going to spend some quality time alone by yourself. You could be reading a book. You could be journaling. You could be on your phone. You know what? I know it's toxic, whatever, but that's the way you use your phone. That's why it's toxic. Your phone's not toxic. You know that, right? Like, the way you use it. You know what? This is going to be a whole different video. I'm not going to force feed you information in bits here. But again, you could be doing anything just by yourself. You could be dining alone. You could be chilling in your room. You could be playing your video games. You could be listening to music. You could be getting ready. You could be just, shooting a video. You could be vlogging. You could be just doing anything you want by yourself. You could be swimming. You could be running. You could be doing anything. You're just going to spend some time alone by yourself, and you're going to learn as much as possible about yourself, exactly the way you would learn about somebody you were in a relationship with, like your partner or just your kids, if you're an adult and you're watching this, or just anyone else, even your pet, for crying out loud. Like, we know so much about our pets as compared to how little we know about ourselves, and that's embarrassing at this point. Like, you need to focus on yourself. You need to understand yourself the way you understand other human beings. That's going to be a first pivotal step. Like, this is when you become a little bit more serious about yourself. Now, this is the second step that happens once you know that you have to prioritize your alone time, and you have to prioritize your, just self. You have to prioritize doing things by yourself, for yourself. You have to, just make yourself a priority. Once you have grasped your concept and your brain around that, great. Now you can move on to the second step. The second step is you're going to limit all possible distractions. Just limit them. Just like, bye. When you become really serious about where you want to go and who you want to be in life, and what kind of identity you hold, and what kind of value you add into this world, and what kind of change you want to bring into the world, you actually become more serious about focusing on yourself, because that's the only way you're going to be able to achieve all of these goals that you're even talking about or thinking about. In the first place, you are probably going to need a different kind of skill set. You're going to need a different kind of mindset. You're going to need a lot of subconscious rewiring. You're going to need a lot of shadow work done. You're going to heal yourself. You're going to work on yourself. You might have a lot of limiting beliefs. You might have a lot of, just taboos around the topic. It could be anything. It could be anything. But what you're going to do is you're going to do me a favor, and you're going to focus. You're going to focus here, and you're going to limit your distractions. You're going to limit your screen time. You're going to remove anybody and anything out of your life that doesn't add any value to your life, that doesn't bring happiness, peace, joy, or isn't making you money or profiting you, benefiting you in any other way. Just like, bye. You don't have time for those relationships, those friendships, those situationships, just that, anything. It just bye. Just you just have to let them go, because they're just adding no value to your life. It's just zero. So you know what? Bye. You're just going to focus on improving yourself, empowering yourself, just recognizing that you're a very valuable human being and that you've got so much potential, that you know what, the world is a better place with you in it. Like, your skill set matters, you matter, and you can bring a lot of change exactly where you are right now. So you know what, focus on that. That's how you're going to be able to remove all distractions from your life. Netflix, all of that, you know what, keep it for like one particular day out of the week, or like in the evening when you have time, when you're done with everything throughout the day. That's when you go and you know, talk to people on your phone, just go chat away, just scroll through your TikTok, Instagram, social media, YouTube, whatever, Netflix, Amazon, Disney, whatever you want to do. But limit that and just keep it to like one end of the day when you know you're about to fall asleep on like sometime. Now you're going to set goals, and you're always going to have something to look up to the next day. You're not going to be idle sitting here looking for and thinking for ideas, or just like something just to navigate life, just to go through life. Like, no, you're not going to do that. You're going to have plans on top of plans on top of plans. Like, major companies have a year ahead plan. Like, they just know if they're in 2024, they know what they're going to do in 2025. They already have that plan. I'm not saying you have to do that. I'm not saying you have to do that, because that's probably not right. Like, that's not humane. But you can still have a plan for your week. Now, it completely depends. If you are working, if you have a 9 to 5 job, like most people do, like I do, you know what, most of your time is occupied, so you know exactly what you're doing 5 days out of the week. However, if you're a business owner, you still know what you're doing 5 days out of the week. Now, if you're somebody who's in a limbo situation, who's not really working, but you're looking forward to working and you don't really know what to do most of the time, or if you're like a student and you still, you know, there's like a lot of time in between where you just don't know, you're going to find yourself, you're going to fill your time up with activities, with courses, with just you could take some lessons, you could learn singing, you could learn dancing, you could learn a language, you could learn the other day I was talking to someone about sign languages, so you could learn sign languages. You could do something different, just entirely something different, that's maybe probably way out of your comfort zone and something that you've never really thought about. But you know what, go ahead and try it, because you need to look up to something every single day. You need to be you need to feel thrilled to have woken up the next day and being like, you know what, I get to wake up today and I get to do this. Like, you shouldn't have to go through life where you're like goalless and like ambitionless, and you just like have no idea. Like, you're just flowing through life. You're not like grabbing it. You need to do that every single day, and I'm telling you, that's just gonna change the ball game for you guys, y'all. Like, you're gonna feel so much better. You're gonna feel so much empowered, like so thrilled, and you're just gonna be like, you know what, I feel like I'm changing for the better. That's what you're gonna feel like. The last but not the least, y'all, learn something new every single day. Learn something new every single day. That's a quote to live by, and just like keep it close to your heart, because you know what, learning never goes to waste. No matter what kind of learning that is, no matter what concept that is, no matter what chapter, no matter what subject that is, it doesn't matter. No learning goes to waste. And it's always going to benefit you, you guys. In the long run, it could come handy. Just keep learning new skills, acquire new talents, just understand yourself better. So what that'll do is it'll help you understand your talents, your hidden talents that probably were suppressed, or your hidden natural skills, innate skills and abilities that you naturally possess, but you know what, they were just too covered and layered by your persona that you were carrying on for so long. Give that a little, go. And also, my major sponsor, a major sponsor for this video, self-love. Freaking love. You're gonna love yourself. You're gonna do all the rituals as I've spoken about in my previous video, so I'm not gonna mention here, but I will definitely tag the videos up somewhere. You're gonna go and watch that. You're gonna learn how to love yourself. You're gonna learn how to date yourself. You're gonna learn how to pour all that energy, love, affection, attention, just that raw passion into yourself. You're going to learn how to do that, and then you're going to become the best version of yourself. You're literally going to become the best, highest version of yourself. And then you're going to come back to this video and you'll thank me, because I'm saying it here that you're going to do it is you're going to say, thank you, Vedika. You empowered me, and now I am the best version of myself. There you go. Perfect. That's exactly what I was trying to achieve, and that's what I've done. Having said that, we come to the end of this brilliant video. I hope you guys enjoyed this, because I really enjoyed filming it. This was amazing. You know what, you guys, I just have to point out, like, look at the tulips. They're so pretty. And look at the roses. You know what, they look red, but they're like a little like blackish on the edge, which is like so pretty. I want to cry. It's so pretty. Oh my god. And also it's Valentine's Day. I hope you guys, you know what, you guys are gonna see this video on Saturday, but do let me know what you guys did on Valentine's Day, because I would love to know your story. Sounds a little nosy, but you know what? It is what it is. I live for the gossip, so you might as well, do me a favor. Tell me that. And I'm gonna bid you adieu here. I will take a leave. Till then, I'll see you in my next one. Bye!